Electrolyte tests are routine blood analysis, testing things like potassium and sodium. Most medications are involved with inhibiting a specific enzyme or the expression of a gene. Blocking an enzyme at type site requires a specifically designed blocker to disable the enzyme's function. Since enzymes are proteins, their functions differ based on shape and chemistry departments in hospital medical labs analyze blood, urine, etc. For protein sugars, glucose in the urine is a sign of diabetes and other metabolic and inorganic substances.
Chemistry makes the food grow, and chemistry determines how it's preserved to get to a consumer or to a market. Application chemistry is used to develop new ingredients and improve existing ones. Chemistry is used to determine the best producers for manufacturing food products. When eating things, I think you need to be careful because we don't know if any of these chemicals are good. Our food is made of chemicals. Proteins, carbohydrates, and fats are the typical types of molecules, amino acids, that make up a food. Taste, texture, and appearance can be altered by the addition or substitution by the chemical food components.
Were introduced in the First World War. They were primarily used to demoralize, injure, and kill entrenched defenders. The types of weapons employed range from disabling chemicals such as tear gas and mustard gas to lethal agents like phosgene and chlorine.
This chemical warfare was a major component of the First Global War and First Total War of the 20th century. The killing capacity of gas was limited, with 4% of combat deaths caused by gas. Gas was unlike most other weapons of the period because it was possible to develop countermeasures such as gas masks.
We have many possible solutions to the melting of the polar ice caps. The mechanism at work here starts with the global warming. When the average temperature began to rise in the polar regions, the melting increased in the polar seasons. Of the sun, causing the earth much colder, reversing the ice caps. Another solution is injecting reflective particles of some kind into the high atmosphere. It could reduce the amount of sunlight reaching the Earth's surface and compensate for the greenhouse effect. High carbon dioxide levels will continue to trap heat, but with less energy, so temperatures on the surface will go down. Finally, the third solution is using less energy, such as turning off lights and using less gas, will cause global warming to slow down, leading to the end of the polar ice caps melting.
The term global warming refers to an increase in Earth's mean global temperature because a part of Earth's outgoing infrared radiation is retained by several trace gases in the atmosphere. These gases have the ability to absorb radiation, leading to the tendency of the atmosphere to create warmer climates that would otherwise be the case. The most important naturally occurring trace gases have the ability to absorb infrared radiation are water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and ozone. The Earth's climate is a product of complex, highly dynamic, and often non-linear interactions among physical, chemical, and biological processes occurring at many scales in the atmosphere, at terrestrial, freshwater, and marine surfaces, and in the depths of the oceans and landforms. Our ability to quantitatively predict how the future climate will respond to continued and increasing greenhouse gas and fine particle emissions is still limited. Even more limited is our ability to precisely predict how the Earth's ecological and human systems will respond to climate change. We believe that chemistry can be as good or as bad as we allow it to be. Chemistry doesn't control society, but we can control the damage or benefits it can bring to our world.